welcome back to my channel. My name is Coiffure M, and today I am going to be showing you how to achieve this Rosie the Riveter inspired look. And I love this look, especially for 4th of July, because it is so patriotic. You get the red, white, and the blue going. And how I like to wear this, especially with this look, is to wear a denim shirt with it, because Rosie the Riveter in her iconic poster was wearing a blue shirt like this, a blue denim shirt just like this. And if you don't know who Rosie the Riveter is, she is an icon from World War II. She inspired women to go into the workforce because all of the men were away. There are a lot of vacant jobs that needed to be filled. So she inspired women to go and work those jobs until the men came home. So I love this look. You just got a bold red lip and pretty subtle eyes, and I wanted to add some false eyelashes as well because in the cartoon, in the poster, her eyes looked very defined and very full. Oh, wait, before I go, I got my nails done. They are red with fireworks on the ring fingers. Shout out to my homegirl Valerie who did my nails today. Thank you so much, and I love them. I'll link her Instagram down below so you can check out her stuff. Now, if you'd like to see how I achieve my Rosie the Riveter inspired hair and makeup, keep on watching. Anyway, starting out here, I have just gotten out of the shower and I've moisturized my skin, and I've also put a lip balm on because my skin has been pretty dry lately. So I'm just gonna go in with my regular go-to Milk Hydrogrip primer. I'm just gonna apply this with my ring finger, all over my face. Is set for about a minute. Next, I'm going to go in with my Marc foundation. This one is Shameless. It's the Youthful Look 24-hour foundation, and also has SPF 25 in here, which I love. I love when products have SPF in them. It's just one less thing for me to worry about. So I'm just going to apply this on a sponge, like so. And then I like using a sponge to apply foundation because I feel like you get a more even distribution of product instead of if you're using a brush where it can be applied unevenly, and you're just gonna pat it on. Concealer, and the one I always use is this Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and the shade is in Vanilla. So many jokes that could be made with that. Ha ha ha! So I'm just gonna apply it to my under eyes, my blemishes, and under my eyebrows, and on the base of my eyelid, because I feel like it helps the eyeshadow stay better. For about a minute, so I'll see you back in 1 minute. It's been a minute since I applied my concealer and let it set, so now I'm just gonna pat and blend in everything. If I can open the mirror, what the heck, I just got this early. There we go, haha. now I am going to go in with my Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to set everything. So how I like to use powder is I will open it, take my brush, tap it in, just tap it in, just tap it in. Happy Gilmore reference. Tell me, have you seen Happy Gilmore? Let me know in the comments. I love that movie, it's hilarious. So I'm just gonna pat the brush in, tap off the excess, because I don't like to use a lot of powder. I just like to go over it and not have it look too baked on. So I'm just gonna apply under the eyes. Repeat the same process. To highlight, and I'm not going to use a lot of highlight right now because in Rosie the Riveter's look, she uses a lot of like matte finishes, but I don't want to look completely like clay, I guess. So I'm just going to add a little bit of highlight to my cheekbones, my Cupid's bow, and a bit on my nose, just a tiny bit on my nose. So I'm going to go in with #blessed by Too Faced, and I'm just going to use the tip of my angled brush that I use for blush. I'm just going to put the tip in, tap it off. And I'm only going to apply it from my temple to under my cheekbone. So I'm just going to use the same angled brush, and I am going to go in with Chocolate Soleil from my same Too Faced palette. And if you don't know which Too Faced palette this is, I'm sorry I forgot to introduce it. It is the Too Faced Best Year Ever palette from 2018, but it still works pretty well for me, so alright. I'm just going to pat the brush in, tap it off to get all the excess off. My dog. Alright, so I'm just going to start here and sweep under. I'm going to be using Tarte's Amazonian Clay 12-hour brush in the shade Party. Can you see that? Can you see that? She can. She can. Alright. And this shade is a little bit more matte than what I usually wear because Rosie the Riveter has more of a matte makeup look. She doesn't have a lot of shimmer to it, and I want to make this I can't talk. I want to make this as authentic as possible. So I'm just going to repeat the same process with the past face products. I'm going to tap it in, tap it off, and I'm going to smile and apply to the apples of my cheeks. So my dog is fine. She actually decided to join me, and she's sitting right behind me. So I like when she does that. It's really sweet. So before I got sidetracked, I am gonna go in with the shade Marshmallow, and I'm just gonna apply that as a base all over my eyes. So I'm gonna use this brush from LaRousse. It is called LR105, and it's the short shadow one, which I'm just gonna apply all over. So I'm just gonna tap it in, tap it off, and then apply. So now the base is set, I am gonna go in with my Sephora Crease brush, and I am going to be using the shade Spiked Cider in my crease, because in the picture of Rosie the Riveter, she has a darker crease than she does on her eyes. So I'm just gonna tap it in, tap it off, again. Maybe I should patent that or copyright it or something. I don't know. Maybe one day. All right, so you're just gonna do light circular motions with low tension on the brush. Now we're going to go on to liner, and I'm going to be using the Clinique Quickliner for eyes, and it's intense, and the shade is in Intense Black. It's shade number 1. So I'm just going to do a very basic shape, just keep it close to the eye. I'm not going to do a cat eye because Rosie the Riveter doesn't have a cat eye in the video. What am I talking about? She doesn't have a cat eye in the picture. So I am just going to, I'm not going to get up in front of the camera and do it. I am just going to do it in the mirror, and you can just see the general motion. Just keep it close. I'm gonna go on to brows, and I love doing my brows. So I am just going to fill them in with the Precisely My Brow from Benefit in level 4, and then I am going to set them with the Gimme Brow from Benefit in the shade 3.5. So just fill in any sparse areas that you see for a more natural look instead of a more penciled on look. So, I forgot mascara. That's what I forgot. So, I'm gonna go in with the Monsieur Big from Lancome, and I'm gonna do the top lashes and a little bit under the bottom lashes just to make myself look a little bit more awake. So, I'm just going to wipe off the tip. Done, and the lips are going to be last. So I am going to go in with my Stella Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Beso. Beso in Spanish means kiss. And I love this shade because it stays extremely well. You don't have to reapply it very often, or if at all. So I'm happy with this product, and I've used this for a long time. done. And do I look like the icon yet? Do I look like her yet? Alright, so I will see you back in 1 second when my hair is fully blow dried. So I will show you how I achieve the hair. Alright, I'll be right back. So my hair is freshly blow dried, and normally when I'm styling my hair, I'd like to do it on the second day after a wash because it holds the style better that way when it's kind of dirty. But I needed to shower today, so we're just gonna work on clean hair right now. So before I do anything else, I am going to section out the front bang area because, as you know in the picture, Rosie the Riveter has a little bit of a twist thing like this going on at the front. Yeah, not exactly like that, but she has a little bit of jazz going on under here. So I'm just gonna section out the bang area. I don't even know what this looks like, but it looks weird. Alright, so I'm just going to put the rest of my hair into a top bun. So you tilt your head forward, bring it all back, and I like to use a comb when I'm doing this, just to make sure I get all the hairs. Alright, I'm just going to twist this and wrap it around the middle. And honestly, a fun little trick I like to do is I like to take the tie that I used from the front and move it to the back. It's like a little transition thing. Alright. And if I feel like this isn't secure enough, I will just add one more hair tie. Might make it a little bit bigger just for a little bit more security. Alright. And I'm just going to hold the bun like this and fluff it up a little bit. It looks kind of like a donut, but I like that. Now I'm just going to use some bobby pins, adding them in. I'm going to kind of weave in the hair so I get a stronger hold with them. So I like to go up and down and up and down and up and down in the hair so I just get a stronger hold for the bun. So, right, so now I'm going to move on to the bang area, and I'm just going to take the hair, I'm going to brush it forward, and it already has a little bend in it from the blowout, which I will use to my advantage. I'm just going to hold it, I'm going to twist it around, and I'm just going to work it down, down to get this little, or work it down to get this little sit right here. Right, next I'm going to go with more bobby pins. I'm going to still weave in and out to get a more secure hold. Oh shoot, look at that! It's a little rose! Ah, I love it! Alright. And I am just going to add a couple more in because you just want a little bit extra to keep it secure, especially for the day. Alright, so the front part is done. And I like how it shows a little bit of the blonde that I have as well because it just shows that there's a little circle right there. All right, next I am going to be adding the headscarf, the iconic headscarf. So I am just going to be using this. Wow, that's giant. Woo! I am just going to be using this scarf. I got off Amazon a few years ago. I used it in a photo shoot. It was actually a 1940s, 1950s photo shoot. I'm just going to fold, I am just going to fold this in half diagonally so it looks like a giant triangle, and then I'm just going to roll it and roll it and roll it and roll it until there's about, I want to say 4 inches of material left. Woo, 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 woo. going to apply it under my neck, and then I'm going to line it up with where I curved my bangs. Now I am going to tie it in a bow, be a little bit more secure. There we go. All right, there it is. Oh yes! All right, we're almost done. We just need to add some hairspray. And for my hairspray, I am going to use Gimme Hold Flexible Hairspray from 11. And I'm gonna hold it at about a foot away because I don't like it to be too concentrated. All right, so I'm gonna close my eyes, not breathe. All right. Oh, and if you feel like the scarf is not going to stay or it needs to be a little bit more secure because it is so slippery, don't be afraid to use bobby pins just to secure it a little bit more. So I'm gonna do that right now. Alright everyone, this is your final look and I love it so much, especially for 4th of July. You got the red, white, and the blue going on, and I love a bold red lip. It just really makes a statement, and I love especially this time period because of the fashion and the makeup and the hair. I love the 1940s and the 1950s so much, so I'm so excited I got to do this look for you guys. Let me know if you wear it out for 4th of July. Let me know down in the comments. Also, like I said earlier, if you've ever seen Happy Gilmore, comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Bye.